Hello guys, my name is Scott Tigg, and some of you probably doesn't know me by my Norfolk Southern N-scale Pocahontas division between Bluefield and Williamson, West Virginia. Today I'm going to show you the new addition to the layout. We operate every other month, try to operate every other month. We usually run about 35 NS trains in 4.5 to 5 hour period. I did have yards in the layout for staging. They got it a little bit too little. I wanted some longer trains, so I moved the staging outside the layout room, and that's what I'm going to show you today. Okay, here's the new addition to the layout. It's 16-foot staging yards on top of each other. The top part, as you see here, is Williamson, West Virginia. That's Williamson staging. Both yards down below is Bluefield here. Both yards have 15 staging tracks and are almost 16 foot long. This is allowed me enough room to maximize my trains and haul a lot more, well, hold a lot more rolling stock, as you can see, and it really gave me a lot of flexibility for operation. Here we're going to show you a closer look at Williamson staging, which is up top, as you see there, 15 tracks. And we're having an op session here August 13th, so all the trains are staged right now, or I would show you some close-ups of some stuff, but everything is staged. That's why you see all these cards in here for the operators to know where their trains are. And then down here we have Bluefield staging, and I'll pan out and let you see that all the way down here. And this down here also, like I said, has 15 tracks in it for staging. Both of these staging tracks or yards goes out along the wall here, and probably about a 25-foot span all the way down into the steps and then going into the layout room. And as you see here, there is the door to the layout room. Let me shut it now. There you see a peek at in the layout there. I'll shut it here. This is the layout door going to the layout room here, as you can see here. It's a foot out of scale of an actual SD40 coming out of the wall, about 3 foot. I wanted something different. I thought this would be something outlandish to try to build, and me and my friend took us about 3 months to build from start to finish, and it turned out pretty good. But back to the staging yards. Like I said, it goes to the steps. And 25-foot span. The Bluefield staging is on bottom, Williamson on top, and they come around here, around the wall. Got turnouts here and turnouts right there for trains to go in each side of the staging tracks there. Williamson, Bluefield. Alright, let's show you some of the close-ups of some engines here. As you all know, if you're modeling Norfolk Southern, companies do not have a lot of stuff out there of some actual NS engines. You either got to scratch build it, kit bash, custom paint, whatever. I've been in the custom painting business for over 17 years now, and about all the NS units that I've got has been custom painted by me. So take you a little tour here, a little quick tour. Here's some C40-8s, weathered up pretty good. Another one. This train's 148. It's staged and ready to go. All of my stuff is weathered. I do not have nothing new on the layout that looks brand new coming out of the paint shop. As you know, this coal hauling route, so everything is weathered. All the rolling stock weathered, engines, etc. Here's a SD70M, and here is a C40-8W excuse me, C40-9W with a 25th anniversary Operation Lifesaver scheme here. 9252. Just saw this engine here a couple of days ago out here on the line. And also do the conversions for the headlights out of the nose to between on the top here between the number boards. You see there. Alright. And here's some SD60Ms. There's a C40-8W, another C40-8. And here's some interesting stuff that I've been working on. I've got a 150-foot branch line called the dry fork branch, and I've just commemorated some V&O power that comes in from Ohio just for the operation purposes to give more flexibility for operation. So I've done me some custom V&O units thanks to a good friend Tony Coaster. He supplied me with some Virginia Midland, Allegheny Midland, and V&O decals. Thank you, Tony, for doing that. But here's an SD70 Mac that I've done with a flag just to spice it up a little bit. An SD80 there. And we got a Virginia Midland SD70 Mac, and I got some more V&O and Allegheny Midland units. They're inside the layout room. They're staged and ready to go. Alright, and then we got back here some SD40-2s here. Here's a custom painted Illinois Central SD40-2 with non-dynamic brake. Yeah, I got an X-Conrail unit 3330 here. And then let's go down here to the Bluefield staging yard here. Got some custom SD70M-2s with the TrainWorks conversion kits on them. Real nice. Another SD70 ACE there. Here's another custom SD70M-2 that I've done. Getting ready to do the 1000 series numbers SD70 ACEs. That's my next project. Here's some more SD40-2s and some SD70Ms. And here is a high hood SD40-2. Got probably about a dozen SD40-2 high hoods still on the layout. Model in the present day, so did have a lot of SD40s and stuff like that, but got rid of all of them, so I still got probably about a dozen SD40-2s left. Now I'm using the Mark IV high hood kits on these. Real nice. And here we go. Here's a close-up of SD40-2 X-Conrail. Another Conrail unit. All these are custom painted. Here's an X-Southern 3266 high hood. Let you look at that there. Like I said, all these units are weathered. These are staged for mine runs here in this track. Go down here. Here's another X-Southern 3234. There's an SD40-2 1637 weather window on it. Here's another Conrail unit. There's another X-Southern 3216 high hood. Another Conrail unit. Here's another look at the Bluefield staging there. And like I said, they're having an operating session here August 13th, so all these are staged and ready to go. So we are ready. But the staging yards, like I said, are 16 foot, and they really give me a lot of flexibility for more rolling stock, longer trains. So it really helped out. I hope you liked what you see. In months to come, probably a couple weeks, I'll show you some more stuff that I've done that I custom painted and stuff like that. give you some close-ups of the rolling stock that I weathered, show you how I weathered them, stuff like that. But just stay tuned, and I'll show you a bunch of stuff. I just got on YouTube. Didn't mess with it much, so just fooling around with it. I'll show you some stuff that I've done, and hopefully it helps you out in your modeling. I don't care about showing some of my techniques, some of my little things that I do to make something easier. It's always good to help other modelers out there. It's you got to keep the hobby going, and I think when you teach other people and show other people stuff like that you've learned over the years, over my 17 years of doing this, it kind of makes me feel good of giving something back to the hobby. So just stay tuned, and I'll show you some more of my layout and some custom painting work and rolling stock. Stay tuned.